Hey guys, what's going on? Well, I know it's been a while since I've done a video, and I apologize. I've been really busy, a lot of stuff going on at work. But anyway, I thought I would thought I'd show you guys what I got in my March LTB box, and thought I'd give you guys a little channel update. First off, we'll start with a channel update. Again, I apologize for not getting any videos out. It's been a couple weeks. But I've got some videos coming up. I've got my rod arsenal. I've got a new way that I store my tackle in my boat. Just something that I could keep somewhat organized, because, you know, I've said in my videos before, my boat does not have a whole lot of storage. So I think I may have figured out a way to kind of keep things somewhat organized and somewhat together. But anyway, I've got some fishing, going on a couple fishing trips here coming up soon, here at the end of the month, here at the end of April. Here it is, first week of April, and I'm just now getting to this box. Well, anyway, let me tell you a little bit before we get this box going. I've already opened the box. My brother and I, we went on a small 2-day fishing trip last week. And we left on an afternoon, and we came back the next morning. But anyway, I wanted to do the challenge the next morning because we had more time to fish. Because when we got there, I don't remember what day it was, but when we got there the first day, we only had a few hours to fish before it got dark. So, but anyway, went out there trying to figure out what they're hitting on. Trying to figure out what the fish wants. But the water temp was in the low to mid 50s. So fish still might have been a little finicky, but the water was really muddy, and it was tough. So anyway, the next morning we got out, and I thought I would do my LTB box challenge. And we get out there for a couple hours, and I haven't got anything off of anything that I had tied on, but my brother had landed a 40-inch muskie. Well, with a little help, of course. I had to help him. But anyway, it was the biggest fish he had ever caught, fish-wise. So he was excited, he was pumped up, and when I took my phone, I took some pictures of him holding his fish. That thing, it was this long. The girth of this thing was that big around. It was huge. But anyway, took some pictures of the fish, released it back in the water, picked up my phone off the deck, reached over the console to put it back in the cup holder. I bumped my visor, fell out of my hand, it bounced off the side of the boat and went in the water. So my brother and I, we both dove for it, tried to catch it before it sank, and we both missed it. So, yeah, I did not complete the challenge because, one, I know I've said it before, but I own a trucking company, and my phone is always ringing with customers, with employees. It's always ringing. And with me not having a phone out there, being able to still answer customer calls or whatever, we had to cut the day short. So, and his pictures of his muskie were on that phone, so I felt kind of bad because I didn't get a chance to put them on Facebook or anything like that yet. So he was a little upset about that, but I know it's true. I was there. He was there. My dad was in his boat a couple coves down, but he didn't get a chance to see it either. So I went back a couple days later to try to get it. I had a net. I had my GoPro attached to the net with a light, and I couldn't get it. It was in 15 feet of water. The water was too cold to jump in, so my phone is gone. So I do have a new phone now. I lost all my contacts, all my pictures, everything in there I had to get. So yeah, so now I'm still trying to, here it is, 3 or 4 days later, and I'm still trying to get everything back the way I had it. So, but anyway, all right, enough rambling. Let's get into this box. Like I said, I had already opened it. All right, first up, we got the Hound magazine, and This is the March 2016 Fish Hound magazine with Noah Pescatelli on it. You know, when you guys get these boxes, you know, please make sure you go through these little books, because there's a lot of helpful tools in here. You know, on what, you know, on how to use certain baits. In this book, it looks like, you know, they kind of gave Noah a you know, an interview, you know, about him fishing, about what to use, about, you know, just various things in here. You know, and it has talks about small swim baits. It has the lunar moon in here. It has coupons in here. You know, this book, you know, don't throw this away until you went through this book and looked through it, because there's a lot of helpful information in here. And like I always say in the video, there is that $5 off Tackle Warehouse coupon, and I will put the promo code in the description below, or save you guys $5 on a Tackle Warehouse order. All right, let's get to the card here. All right, first off, I've got a live target. What is this? A live target frog. What'd I do with it? Here you go. It's a live target popping frog. It's a pretty nice looking frog. I actually have another one of these. I've got a green one. But this one here goes for, looks like $10.99. Now with the water being as cold as it was, I didn't get a chance to throw this. I mean, I doubt anything would have hit it. Probably if the water was pushing 60 degrees, I bet I would have gotten a few strikes, but I didn't even get a chance to even tie this one on. All right, the next up I had a Reaction Strike 4-inch silver shiner shad. And this was, I think it was a 4-pack, I believe. Yes, a 4-pack. And these go for $7.99. Now, a couple ways that I had this rigged. First up, I put it on a ZMan chatterbait. And I thought I would try it on a beetle spin. Now, I didn't get a chance to try it on the beetle spin, but I was throwing the chatterbait, trying to throw it along the grass beds, and I didn't get any hits. I didn't get any strikes on it. All right, next up we've got the Mustad Hooks. It's a 3-pack for $5. This is a 3/0 gripper hook. Okay, and you notice one is missing, and you'll see here in a minute. All right, we got the ZMan Chatterfrog. I had this tied on for a little bit as well. Didn't get any hits on it. Figured, you know, darker baits, muddy water, you know, kind of disguises the bait a little bit. But yeah, I didn't get anything on it either. But yeah, here it is. And in the package, it also came with a little tail there. Looked like frog legs kicking. Which I'll tell you what, I mean, you know, with the frog legs, you know, even though it's kind of like a chatterbait style, with the frog legs, it has a lot of pretty good kicking action. So this might be something I might try again later on. But yeah, I really like this. I think this will be a good bait. It's just, you know, the water conditions were just terrible. But this one here was going for $4.99. All right, now I've got Bass Munitions. This is a mini Beaver. Well, here's the Bass Munitions. And I believe it was a 5-pack. There you go, out of the package. And here's what I had rigged on the hook, the 3/0 Mustad hook. And I didn't get a chance to even throw this one either. But what I would have done, it's already rigged up. I got the hook kind of buried into the bait there, and I would have put quarter ounce, maybe a quarter ounce, maybe a little less than a quarter ounce, maybe a 3/8 ounce tungsten weight on there, and I would have flipped it and pitched it. But yeah, this is another bait I didn't get a chance to throw. Okay, now also here in the card I've got 2 additional baits, but both of these baits that are on the card is not what came in the box. So the first thing I got a Zombie Max Lucky Bug. One of these here. I have no idea what the cost is, but I think I got this in a previous box. I think it was back in November, maybe. I don't remember. I didn't get a chance to throw this one either. But what they have on the card, they have a live target bait ball and a jerk bait on here. But yeah, like I said, this wasn't even on the card, so I have no idea what the cost is. But yeah, it's what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jointed, 7, 8 jointed swim bait. All right, and the next thing I got in here, which I'm really getting into these baits. I'm really starting to like these. I've got a few of them already, and I know they've had this bait company in this box before. But I've got a Livingston deep diver, and this is a Dive Master 14. It goes down 8 to 14 feet, and if you hear it, you could hear it chirping, and I've got a microphone up here. That's probably what you're hearing. But I really like the colors of this thing. I was throwing this, and I did get a few bumps on it, but I think they were just smacking at it, and I think it was just kind of big. I don't know. But they were smacking it, they were pushing it, but they didn't seem like they wanted it. So I don't know if it's just wrong color, or maybe they heard that chirping sound. Maybe they were trying to stun it so they could eat it. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't get anything on this. The only 2 baits that I threw was this and the chatterbait. Oh, and the frog, ZMan frog, before I lost my phone. But I have no idea what that one is. I have no idea what the cost is on that either. But it's a baby bass color. But like I said, I mean, it's a good color, or a good bait. So if you guys haven't tried Livingston before, you might as well want to pick a couple of them up, because they have that technology in them that has a kind of gives like a chirp sound to electronic bait fish. It's supposed to sound like bait fish feeding. But anyway, but that's it. That's all I've got. I know I had a sticker in here somewhere, but who knows what I did with it. But I've got plenty of stickers up here, one over here, so you can see them behind me. But anyway, again, I apologize for not getting out there and finishing this. So, but I do have plans for April. And what I'm going to try to do, since I'm doing, because it's coming up to my 1-year anniversary of doing these challenges, and what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to do a different lake for every box that I get. So like last month, for example, I was at the golf course. Now I might go back to the lake that I was doing this one at for another month, since I couldn't complete it, since I didn't have a chance to throw all the baits. So I might go back to that month later on, or I'm sorry, to that lake later on. Excuse me. So, but because I know a lot of people are always talking about learning a new lake, trying different baits. Figured why not? Why not try it? So, but all right, guys. Well, give me a thumbs up if you guys liked the video, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys.